Tim Hellman.
I'm Chris Churilla.
This is Movie Talk. Today we're going to review the movie Prometheus. You want to say a little bit about yourself first?
I lived here in the Corvallis area for about 10 years straight. 10 bar here. I'm bar manager at Terminus Restaurant.
And you won the best bartender at the Corvallis.
I did that. I did win.
I got it on video even though you weren't there.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there. I couldn't be there. Okay. That's what you have. I also have an 8-month-old baby. Lovely wife. Family life sometimes keeps you in and stuff like that.
But would you consider yourself a movie aficionado?
Absolutely, yeah.
Especially like the horror genre. Right?
Absolutely, horror genre. Alien was the first rated R movie I was allowed to see. I'm still trying to figure out when my dad let me watch it.
But Prometheus, what'd you think?
I saw it in 3D.
Yeah, I did too.
It's beautiful in 3D.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most amazing 3D movie ever. I mean, just to start out, just like kind of breaking it down, like as just its cinematography, it is brilliant and beautiful.
What about Avatar, man?
Avatar was gorgeous too, but like I didn't.
I still think that's at least the best looking 3D.
You did? Like I just for some reason I like this movie. You know what? And this is why. Because H.R. Giger, the Geiger.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Giger. No, he's Dutch or something.
Yeah. But
so he was like, so I've been a fan of his for like forever. I also graduated with a degree in fine art from Oregon State, and so like comparing Alien and Prometheus, I think to do it justice, like you probably should watch it in 2D first. I mean, it's got that science and religious
kind of ties in some biblical stuff into science.
Yeah. Which I was surprised because I don't really recall, except for maybe Alien 3.
Having any religion.
Really having any kind of religious or
Alien
political undertones. Yeah, it was the whole.
Well, it was always the corporations are bad, though. That's kind of political.
Sure.
That's the first one.
Yes.
True. Big business is ruining the world. Yeah, pretty much. But
it was just kind of, it was more like, just, this really inventive and creative horror. It's like sci-fi horror movie.
Oh, yeah.
I was a little surprised. I mean, you have, the religious undertones, the first one that was like, wow, okay. They'd come upon all the bodies, all of the dead engineers, and somewhere in that scene or between those scenes where they asked, well, when did they die? And he said, sometime around 2,000 years ago. And so you're like, oh, what happened 2,000 years ago? That's pretty blunt.
So the idea was that they were maybe upset because we killed their representative.
Right, because we killed Christ.
Who was a representative of the engineer.
And then I guess that's what you're left to think about is like, oh, so are they saying that Christ was
an alien?
An alien.
There's even the possibility that it was a virgin birth.
Yeah, right, yeah, the virgin birth thing, yeah, exactly. Which
has been done before in Star Wars, but...
Right.
Yeah. Jesus was the first virgin birth, he was our savior, and then when we screwed up, the second virgin birth is our destroyer.
Our destroyer, right.
Darth Vader in Star Wars and Aliens.
Right.
Alien movie.
Which parallels within the Antichrist concept. This thing that you look to for salvation will then also later destroy you. This virginity thing, I can't have babies, and then, this impregnation, basically, is this common theme from the Alien movies. And so she's can't have babies, she has sex with, the lead, and her boyfriend or whatever, and then because he's infected, he impregnates her somehow, because, we're left to assume that it just basically... I don't even know. That's just another strange concept. It was like, so what exactly does that black goo do?
I don't think we'll ever
it infects him, and he's got this little tentacle thing that comes out of his eyeball,
And
but then
implants something in her.
But then it implants something in her. It doesn't change her.
Through his semen, I guess.
Yeah. So So it changes the one into a monster, but it can also then impregnate you. There's some other religious undertones, or not undertones, but like religious concepts in the movie. So there's the theme of like self-sacrifice and like life through sacrifice, because you have the engineer that
in the very beginning.
He drinks the liquid, and then his destruction, his death, gives life to life as we know it on the planet Earth. I'd give it a 9.
1 out of 5.
Out of 5? Oh, I'm sorry.
4.5.
9. No. Yeah, like 4.5.
I'd give it a 5.
A 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4. To me, it's 4.
I wouldn't say it was perfect, but 5 doesn't necessarily mean perfect.
Yeah, no, it just
means the top.
Really cool, thoughtful, religious, political undertones, very intense scenes, beautiful cinematography, creative, inventive, new storyline. Apparently Hollywood is completely incapable.
Yeah, this was something completely different.
Yeah, so yeah, man. I mean, it covers all the bases, and just extremely entertaining. Definitely worth the money.
Okay.
For me, I'll go see it a couple more times.